I protest because I demand my rights.
And I protest because I think Egyptians need change.
I protest against political corruption.
I protest against injustice.
On January 25th, Egyptians took to the streets en masse to protest corruption, authoritarianism, and police brutality. A lot of Egyptians saw what happened on the 25th, and they realized that Egypt is capable of people power, that regular Egyptians can go out into the streets and effect change. And so from January 25th onward, Tahrir Square became this epicenter of protest in Egypt. And not only that, it became a symbol of protest worldwide.
I'm hoping that history will remember our generation as the generation that stood up against the dictator, as the generation that pushed for real democracy, as the generation that changed the history of this nation.
The level of unity in Tahrir has ebbed and flowed. What started in January as a mass protest to call for change quickly transformed into a unified call for President Hosni Mubarak to step down. Since then, the original protesters have splintered into groups with all sorts of different goals and different demands.
إن شاء الله إحنا كشباب دعوة سلفية ثورتنا لم تبدأ من يوم 25 يناير. الثورة بدأت حينما انتسبنا لهذه الدعوة. بدأت ثورتنا في التغيير، وأول شعار كان عندنا دائما إن الحكم إلا لله.
Tahrir Square has become a place to gather to call for faster reforms, to call for prosecution of ex-regime officials.
We were supposed to find freedom, justice, and social equality. This never happened.
لقيت المجلس العسكري الثورة بدأت تتسرق دم الشهداء. يعني حسيت ان انا لازم اخد دور ولازم انزل اشارك في المظاهرات الاخيره اللي هي كانت من حوالي اسبوعين علشان خاطر الثوره بتتسرق، علشان خاطر دم الشهداء بيضيع.
The experience in Syria has been very different from Egypt. There, the protesters have many of the same demands. They're also calling for democracy. They're calling for their president, Bashar al-Assad, to step down.
I protest mainly because we as human beings have been stripped of our rights for years.
بدأنا التظاهر من أجل الحرية عندما قام النظام بقتل عدد معين. أصبحنا متظاهرين من أجل إسقاط هذا النظام وعلى رأسه بشار الأسد.
The difference there is they've been met with a far more heavy-handed response from police. The police have so far massacred thousands of people protesting in Syria, and the protesters have started to arm themselves. In Libya, what started as a protest in February quickly evolved into a full-on civil war and ended in September when Gaddafi was actually captured and killed. The protests this year in the Middle East have toppled dictatorships, they've forced authoritarian leaders to make reforms, and they've empowered ordinary citizens to come out and demand their rights.
The reason why I protest is that I believe that this country deserves to be better, and it will be better.